The Adventure Collection. 4 classic novels. Unabridged audiobook readings of Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. A Princess of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Tarzan of the Apes, also by Edgar Rice Burroughs. And The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Narrated for you by Brady Smith. What you're about to listen to is a compendium of 4 different books. The adventures of these characters will take you from the deepest, darkest jungles of Africa to the salty spray of the high seas, far off into space to the planet Mars, and then back to foggy old London to solve some mysteries with good old Sherlock Holmes. We hope that you enjoy this marvelous collection of classic adventure novels. Treasure Island. Written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Narrated by Brady Smith. To the hesitating purchaser. If sailor tales to sailor tunes, storm and adventure, heat and cold, if schooners, islands and maroons, and buccaneers and buried gold, and all the old romance retold, exactly in the ancient way, can please as me they pleased of old, the wiser youngsters of today, so be it, and fall on, if not, if studious youth no longer crave, his ancient appetite forgot, Kingston or Baltain the brave, or Cooper of the wood and wave, so be it also, and may I, and all my pirates share the grave, where these and their creations lie. Treasure Island, Part 1. The Old Buccaneer. 1. The Old Sea Dog at the Admiral Benbow. Squire Trelawney, Dr. Livesey, and the rest of these gentlemen having asked me to write down the whole particulars about Treasure Island, from the beginning to the end, keeping nothing back but the bearings of the island, and that only because there is still treasure not yet lifted, I take up my pen in the year of grace 1700, and go back to the time when my father kept the Admiral Benbow Inn, and the brown old seaman with the sabre cut first took up his lodging under our roof. I remember him as if it were yesterday, as he came plodding to the inn door, his sea-chest following behind him in a hand-barrow, a tall, strong, heavy, nut-brown man, his tarry pigtails falling over his shoulders, and his soiled blue coat, his hands ragged and scarred, with black broken nails, and the sabre cut across one cheek, a dirty, livid white. I remember him looking round the cover, and whistling to himself as he did so, and then breaking out in that—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?